Hi guys, welcome to episode 21 of the Fiberista Files. Today is Sunday, January 30th. No, hi Briggs, come say hi. Okay, last week I was busy showing you all the cool stuff that I had done, and so I decided not to tell you how I was going to get ready for this next show season. Getting ready for show season is a lot of fun for me. It's also a lot of work. Um, it takes about a month of dyeing and getting ready to go do a fiber event. However, I find that like right now my inventory is really low just in general. I had a sale after Thanksgiving, and then I've had a couple of friends come over and buy a bunch of stuff, so my inventory is about a quarter of what it needs to be. So this week I thought I'd talk a little bit about how I get ready and get organized for another round of shows. I'm hoping to do, I think it's 5 or 6 shows this year. Last year I did 3. So let me show you. So let me show you what how I do that. All right. So all of my colorways are, because I'm a little OCD, they're all alphabetized in this handy little index card holder. They are listed by colorway name. So like in A, for example, I have Aphrodite. And what I have here is, I'm going to cover some of this up. It says Aphrodite, and then it tells me what colors of dye I used. It tells me the method I used for dyeing it, the brand of dyes that I used, because I use more than one, and then what fiber I dyed it on. So this tells me that I used these 3 dyes, and then there were undyed areas in between those, so I left white space. It tells me I space dyed it, which means I didn't just squirt it around randomly, but I did one color space, another color space, another color, and the fiber was folded in like 8 in the pan. And that I used this specific dye company, and that the fiber was Punta, which is actually a fiber I'm not carrying anymore. What I'll do is I'll go onto my Etsy shop or my blog and find Aphrodite again, sort of refresh my memory on what it looked like and whether or not I liked it, and then decide, do I want to dye that again? I need to get the colorways that I'm going to have in order. I try and be color balanced so that I don't have all like oranges and reds, for example. I want a whole broad color scheme. I like to do some brights. I like to do some not mono, well, yeah, I would say monochromatic, where I've got shades of the same colors. The forest canopy, maybe it's just called canopy. The canopy that's in the shop right now, that's the Falkland, the green, are all different shades of green, but there's no real sharp delineation between colors. I'll do that, and I also do some different dye techniques. I've done some progressively dyed, some randoms. You know, I try some different things, try and mix it up, but I'd like to have a broad mix of fibers and techniques and colors in, you know, so that when you walk into my display, you can see all those things. The white ash worsted especially, I'm trying to, there goes the cat again, I'm trying to maintain at least one of every of the colors of the rainbow, and then the neutrals, green, gray, brown, black, those ones. So I've been working hard on that. In fact, I'm out of purple, so I just dyed up some more of the white ash worsted. This is yet to be named. All of the white ash worsted have literary names, so I need to find one for this. This is a beautiful purple, and it's got some hints of almost pink where the dye didn't take up quite so much. It's really grapey and magenta-y. I freaking love this. The dye actually looked to me, when I made the dye solution, that it had sparkles in it. Like, it almost looked like it had minute pieces of glitter in it. It was very interesting dye solution. I'd never seen it before. It was a new dye that I just bought to test out. And I don't really see any sparkles in the dye, but maybe with a different fiber it would. The white ash worsted has no sheen to it whatsoever, but I wonder if I dyed up some Superwash Merino Tencel, which has a real nice sheen to it, if it would show up there. Briggs is apparently going to watch over my shoulder today. Not really sure what that's all about. So that's that, because I didn't have any purple. I will go through all of those and make a list. I have a handy dandy notebook. I love this notebook. So I'll have a list here of all the colorways that I have and all the colorways I'm going to do, and then the third column will have the main color family. So it will say if it's red or green or blue or whatever, so that I can make sure that I have good balance. I also need to go through, I have, enjoy the view of the back of my head, I have here my price lists from one of my suppliers, and I go through, like, this is the old price list, and you can see that I had some stuff highlighted in the prices and what I did what weight stuff was. I'm going to go through here and see what do I need to reorder, how many pounds of stuff do I have currently, what am I out of, what do I need to reorder, and what do I want to try. I really want to branch my fibers out this year. I want to try some silk, I want to try some other things, some more luxury fibers. So I'm going to make that list, and then I'll put those colorways that I'm going to do into that list and fit that through also. I still have some Superwash BFL mixed, no, what is it? The mixed BFL, which is the off-white and oatmeal colored BFL that's mixed with silk. I haven't dyed any of that yet. I sold some undyed, but haven't dyed it up. I haven't even tried it. I can't believe I haven't done that. I need to, so I'm going to do that. I didn't bring them with me because they're on the kitchen table ready to be mailed out, but I have my show season applications. I have the one for Fiber Frolic. I have the vendor application for Fiber College. I'm also hoping to be an instructor at Fiber College this year. I need to fill out that application. That's a juried process, so I explain what I'm going to do, provide photo examples and things like that, and the people who put together Fiber College will actually vote on what they want to be taught at Fiber College. They do a really good job at making sure that they have a really broad range of classes for a very wide range of abilities. They do a lot of crafts. They are awesome. Fiber College is linked down here in the show notes below. Definitely check them out. Astrid is awesome. She's the lady who does a lot of the putting together of the show, and they really do put on an amazing, amazing event. So definitely check that out. I'm looking over here because I don't know what else to talk to you about. I told you last week that I was starting this new pattern. This is the new pattern. It doesn't look like much online yet, but it will. It will be awesome. That's the inside again. I'm almost done. This is what's left of the skein of the center pull ball. There's really not a lot left there, so I'm almost done. That pattern will be written up in no time because it's easy peasy. Where are the fingerless mitts, you ask? Sitting in my unfinished object bowl because I still haven't woven in the ends a week later. I'm on it. I need to get that done. My photographer was not able to get with me this weekend to do a photo session for the mitts, and I'm not going to send them out until the photo session's done because I want to have those pictures for the pattern before I send them off to my brother. So he's just going to have to wait a little bit longer. He doesn't know about them, so I'm sure he's fine with that. Once that is ready to go, I will let you know. I've started to write up the pattern. I write my patterns in Microsoft Publisher, which isn't a program that I have on my computer. I have to use my computer at work. But Publisher has some really great templates that I can make sure that all of my patterns have the same sort of look and feel. It's really easy to put in text boxes and to move things around and to create a specific color scheme. And then I just save it as a PDF. So it's really, it's how I do it. I know that there are a lot of people who do things differently, but I like Publisher for that. And I don't have a Mac, so there's no, InDesign or anything like that. We're very low tech here at the Fiberista Files. If you want to make a donation to the Fiberista Files, over here there is a Donate Now button. And if you click on that and donate $25 or more, you'll get a free t-shirt. And I'll use that money to put towards more software for designs. Those donations go towards my hosting fees. It does cost quite a bit of money to have the website, the .coms, and all of that. So it goes towards those things. So and I'll give you a shout out, obviously. If you donate even $1, I'll thank you on air. So please consider that. Okay. All of those things aside, I want to show you what I've been working on this week because it's awesome. This is some delightful camel-colored alpaca. It looks kind of like a hot mess because this is unprocessed. This is unscoured. Alpaca is way cleaner feeling than wool because alpaca doesn't have lanolin, so it doesn't feel greasy at all. It's just very dusty and dirty, and there's it's a very fine fiber, so any burrs or sticks or anything that are in the fiber, they tend to create a little, like a dreadlock in there. But this stuff is gorgeous. And I have a bag here of half of a fleece. I scoured the other half in a single day with my sweater dryer, so I laid it all out, turned the air on it, that's all done. So tonight I hope to get this other one done, so by tomorrow night that whole fleece will be processed. That sweater dryer has sped up my scouring process by several days at a time. It's really cool, and I can do a lot because I don't have to. I had one little rack before that I set on top of my heater to dry, and that took several days, and now I can do up to 4 racks at once, and it only takes 24 hours, so it's much faster. This is the episode brought to you by the letter because I didn't have show notes, so I really am a little bit lost today. My voice is a little gravelly. I just woke up from a nap, so sorry about that. I guess I'll give you guys, well, I've got just a couple minutes left, a quick sneak peek of the next limited edition colorway for Intention Yarns. I hope you're ready. Ready? That's it. I can't tell you the colorway name yet. I don't want to tell you exactly everything. It's not just going to be yarn. This limited edition colorway is going to come with a bunch of extra goodies that go along with the Intention. So for you or for somebody else, it's going to be really awesome. I'm in talks with a couple of really cool people about some added goodies. So definitely keep your eye out for that. I'm shooting for February for that. We'll see how that goes. I'd like to do a limited edition colorway every month if possible. Intention Yarns has the same 7 core colorways, so I do those colorways a lot. So the limited edition Intentions is how I sort of branch out and have a little fun with it. So I hope you do too. Last thing, actually, I need to hear from you guys, if I could. I have been considering making a shift in technology, and instead of posting my videos to YouTube, I'm considering going through blip.tv, which if you watch the Knit Girls podcast or 90% Knitting, I know there's a couple other ones that I'm forgetting. Blip TV is like the new video podcast. That was the dog, sorry, technology. And I'm considering going to it because I can have longer episodes and I don't have to worry about breaking them apart or editing so much to fit into YouTube's 15-minute time restriction. The only problem with that is, A, Blip costs me money every month, which is fine. I mean, I'll do it regardless. But also, there's a little commercial that plays at the beginning of the clip. The commercial, I think it's like a 15-second maybe or 30-second commercial. I know some people are really unhappy about the commercials that play because you can't do anything about them. So I'd like to hear from you. If you would like to see a little bit longer episodes and you don't mind that commercial, you know, let me know that. Let me go ahead. If you like the current setup, you like the way it is now, and you like the ease of finding it on YouTube, if you've subscribed to me, hi and thanks. Let me know. I would really like to know. I really like some feedback before I make that change, because if I do make the change, that's the way it's going to be. I'm not going to keep changing back. So I like to be consistent. So please let me know. You can leave a comment underneath this blog post. You can leave me a comment on YouTube, or you can email me at Heather, Heather, at highlandhandmaids.com. That's all I've got for this week, guys. I have no idea how long this episode is. If it's more than 15 minutes of I'm going to cut a lot of those out. So if you see a little bit of screen jerkiness, that's what's going on. So until next week, guys, happy spinning and knitting. Thanks for tuning in.